Hey guys, happy Monday. It is officially, oh no, this is not Monday. Oh my gosh, I'm a couple of days behind. Today is Wednesday, Q&A day. Wow! Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I'm like 10 steps behind. Um, just coming back from travel, and like literally my days are like clashing into each other.
Like,
Oh, sorry. My days are clashing into each other. And so, hey, VP, how are you? It's so good to see you today. Hey, Henry, how are you? Hey, Caleb, how are you? I haven't seen you on my calendar, Caleb. I'm calling you out. So I'm like a little behind. So today is not Monday, it is Wednesday. And I just want to say hi to everybody. I'm streaming live from internally inside of my Facebook group. And I am actually live on YouTube today. So everybody on YouTube, hey, shout out where you're from and what's your niche. Hey to all my staffingpreneurs, good morning. I'm so glad to see you guys here. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Dawn. Great morning. So I really, typically I start off with announcements, but I am so freaking fired up. I have been fired up since I left this event. And I want to talk to you guys a little bit about sales and business development. Like, I get a lot of questions on a consistent basis, and this is from people who are brand new, and these are even from people who are within the academy that haven't reached the point yet where they have seen a level of success. Constance, who is one of the main moderators in Staffingpreneurs Academy, literally, I love this woman, like, Constance, if you're watching. She posted something in the group and asked the question, like, where are you in your business, or something to that effect, and what are your biggest challenges? And you guys see me looking from screen to screen. And so I wanted to just get it right here, because she asked, let me go back in. Oh, she said the first question was, what would it take to double your staffing business within the next 12 months? And then the second question was, what's the biggest frustration or challenge in your staffing business? So if you're on YouTube, feel free to comment. First question, what would it take to double your staffing business within the next 12 months? And what's your biggest frustration or challenge in your staffing business? Staffingpreneurs, hey, Sharonda, please answer the question. She posted it about 16 hours ago. Okay, so only 2 people responded. One was Constance, of course, because she posted. She wanted to, respond to the question. I'm going to actually put my response in as well. And then we had another young lady who responded. And it went around sales and business development. Now, what's really cool is that we're actually having a live sales class. So many people who are in the sales class are like, I got this. I'm already good. But there are a number of people who watch my YouTube videos and they say, I don't understand the sales process. Or the people who are in the academy are like, some of them who haven't reached their level of success are kind of wondering what those things are. So I took notes. I already know what the answers are, but I took notes because I want to make sure I listed that I don't miss anything. So there are 3 things that I'm going to go backwards. So I want you to take notes. So if you are near pen and paper, or you have pen and paper, pull it out, because it's going to be super duper important for you. I want you to take notes. Okay. So first things, before I go with number 3, if you are watching this on YouTube, please thumbs up right now, because you are going to absolutely love the information that I'm going to share. Also, I would like for you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. We've got many amazing things that are going to be happening on my YouTube channel. So make sure that you're always in the know and push the little bell, so every time I pop up, you're there. All right, Staffingpreneurs, you ready? Okay, great. You ready? All right, awesome. So number 3, put this on your piece of paper. Third reason why you are not getting sales in your niche recruitment and staffing agency business. That's my drum roll. First of all, it's no pre-research. I said it. No pre-research. Write it down. You are not conducting pre-research. We are not in 1995, 1985, 1975, 2005. This is 2017. And people don't want to be sold from a cold perspective. They want someone who's actually literally going to understand their business or understand what they're doing in their business and to provide solutions that are very much so value-based, right? So if you're not doing pre-research, which is, just so you know, it is the most important part of the sales process. Pre-research is the most important part of the sales process. So if you're forgetting this particular step, you're probably not going to make as many sales as you want. You're probably not going to be as successful as you want. Does that mean you won't be successful at all? It doesn't mean that at all. It very well may mean that you can, let me say it this way, you can still excel, right? You can still have wins, but they won't be as committed in many cases. They may not last long in many cases. You know, and you may spin your wheels 1,000 times before something happens, right? So if you are looking to do business with someone, the very first thing that you want to do is you want to do pre-research. You want to find out more about that company, where they're going, what their mission is, what their goal is, and how you can contribute to that through your solutions, through your staffing and recruitment solutions. And in some instances, the value that you give may not necessarily have anything to do with staffing and recruitment. So just kind of keep that in mind as you're thinking about, like, you know, doing your pre-research. It's all about value. Okay. It's all about the value that you give. And that is huge in 2017. And our sales class, we're talking about the new sales model. And this is 100% a part of that new sales model. Okay. Which I don't think pre-research is, I think pre-research has been around forever, but you get a lot of people, especially in recruitment and staffing, that's addicted to that cold call. And while the cold call may work sometimes, and if you've watched any of my videos, you'll see that I've done the cold call and I've done it successfully. The question is, how much loyalty is that customer going to have to you at the end of the day? Because if they're picking up every cold call that comes along, that means they're giving everyone that job order 9 times out of 10, which means that you're really competing against everyone else. The idea is to do your pre-research so that you have a better understanding of who your client is, and you can have stronger, more strategic conversations with them so that you can ultimately grow your business. Okay. So that's number 3. Does everybody have that? Put a 1 in the box if you have that. Pre-research is imperative. Hey, Brian, pre-research is imperative. So if you understand that, put a 1 in the box. Does everybody get that? That's number 3 on your list. I don't see any 1s. Put a 1 in the box, just the number 1. Okay. All right, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Nolita. Mwah. That's why I love you so much. Okay, so now, number 2. Are you ready? Thanks, Caleb. Thanks, Dawn. Are you guys ready for your number 2? You got your pen and paper? Number 2. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate you. Okay, number 2 is follow up. One of the things, thanks, Wendell. One of the things that I saw with the young lady who posted, she said, I'm calling, I'm doing all the right things, but I'm not getting wins. Well, my question is, how often are you following up? Because if you only call somebody one time, they're never going to remember you, right? They're never going to know who you are, what your mission is. Not that you'll always share that, but just by your actions, it shows what you're passionate about, right? So if you're not following up with your client consistently, then they're going to forget you and they're going to remember the person who is actually following up. Do you understand? So understand there is fortune in the follow-up. Let me hear you say it. Fortune in the follow-up. Let me hear you say it. There's fortunate. There's fortune in the follow-up. And that is such a true story. We have so many examples in the academy of people who literally have shared their success stories because they have followed up, which is also one of the key drivers in our 30-day blitz challenge that we're doing right now. We had a gentleman by the name of DJ rocking it out. I think DJ used to watch my YouTube videos. I can remember he was where Sean and BP and daughter of Sarah and Wendell were. And he went through our 30-day challenge. He just landed 11 contracts in one freaking day. Wow. Do you see what I'm saying? and because and I asked him, I said, what did you do? He said, D, it was that 30-day blitz you put on. And the 30-day blitz, we talk about the activity, which we're going to get to in a second, but we talk about that activity that you're generating in your business, right? So that follow-up is imperative. Like if you really want to win in this business, you're doing your pre-research and you're following up, then you'll win 100%. And one of our staffingpreneurs in the 7-figure masterclass, sales masterclass, I was teaching this process about following up, right? And I was telling them that sometimes you've got to reach out to someone 6, maybe even 12 times before you ever get in contact with them. One of the things that I tell my students when I talk to them during my one-on-ones and they say, D, this isn't working, I say, what rotation are you at? Right? That's my very first question. What rotation are you at? And they say, oh, I just called 3 times. Well, then why are you calling me? Why are we complaining about this? Because people do business with people they like and know, right? And in order for someone to get to know you, you've got to consistently reach out, right? And so I'm literally like looking, how many times have you reached out? How many times have you followed up? There is fortune in the follow-up. Hey, Siobhan. Hey, Trudy. And so literally, right, you want to think of it, you want to think about it from this perspective. And Pam in the 7-figure sales masterclass group, she said, she coined my thought process or my technique of reaching out at least 12 times or having an expectation that it may take 12 times for that person, for that client to want to do business with you, right? She called it the 12 dozen rule. Right? The dozen rule. And I love that. I said, can I snatch that? She said, yes, thanks, Pam. High five. Hey, Alicia. And so literally, I don't want you to ever think like after 3 calls that if the person doesn't respond, then they're not going to do business with you. Like pull that out of your mind right now, literally. If you haven't talked to that person or reached out to that person or connected to that person at least 12 times, you should not be complaining because there's a rule out there and it says, and I don't want to tell you a story. Oh my gosh, I've been traveling. I don't have my book. But Lyric, can you pull me my manual? Because if you haven't received your manual yet, if you don't have the Staffingpreneurs manual, this will help you. Look right there on the box where the certificates are. Turn to the left where the certificates are for the 30-day challenge. That's exactly right. We're getting the certificates ready for the next 30-day challenge. This is the last week. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. There is a rule, and I don't want to get it screwed up, so that's why I wanted to get my book out. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. You've got to make contact with the person. So first of all, for my YouTubers that don't have the manual, this is the manual. It's pretty big. It's pretty thick. You can get it at recruitmentstore.com, and I'll put the link in the box below. But it says here the third rule of selling recruitment and staffing solutions, you've got to make contact with the person 3 times before they remember your name. Okay, 3 times. You have to make contact with a person 5 times before they remember what you're selling. And you're making contact with a person 7 times before they're ready to buy from you. 7 being a small number. You really want to think 12 times, right? 7 is the bare minimum. 12 is the average. And then it could take 24. Trudy just said sometimes it takes a year. Right? So if you're in the space where you're like, oh my gosh, I'm calling people, I'm reaching out, and I'm not getting any sales, and you haven't even connected with that person 12 times, quiet. I just want to say right now, zip it up and get focused. Stop complaining. Stop looking at what's not working and focus on how you're going to make it work. There is fortune in the mother freaking follow-up. Okay, I'm amped up. Y'all bear with me, okay? So that's your number 2. That's your number 2. Now, that's my drum roll. What's number 1? Mindset. I know, you're like, FD, my mindset? Are you kidding me? My mindset? Yes. It is your mindset. Let me tell you why. Because in business and anything in life, 80% of your energy and your efforts to achieve success is about what you think. Only 20% is the actual action. The action that you need to take, the steps of the pre-research, the follow-up, and all of those things. That's 20%. 80% is your mindset. So my question to you today is simply this, okay? It's simply this. What the hell are you thinking about when you're doing those sales calls? When you're doing your pre-research, what are you thinking about? The idea of sales and business development, what type of thoughts go through your mind? Is it more like, oh my gosh, I can't do this? Is it more like this person's never going to answer the phone? Is it more like sales and business development is hard? Like, what are you literally thinking about on a consistent basis? And I want you to start checking yourself. Like literally, I want you to check yourself, because if you have a positive mindset around sales and business development, if you have focus that I'm going to make these calls today, or I'm going to go to that networking event, or I'm going to create a strategy that's going to allow me to literally connect with the people that I want and need to connect with, then you have a clear focus. And my staffingpreneurs hear me talk about this all the time. Look, I got to pull my sleeves up. I'm getting fired up. Woo! Okay, they hear me talking about this all the time. What's your destination? Like, what's your destination? Every one of us has a GPS. I use Waze. I cannot go anywhere until I put that destination into my GPS, right? So what's your destination? And your mindset is going to take you there. So you've got to already start imagining what you want your outcome to ultimately be. So my question to you today is, what are you thinking? How do you think about sales and business development? Because what you're thinking and what you're feeling is what's going to drive your business. What type of passion do you have around the services and solutions that you're delivering? Or are you one of those people who do and sound like this? Hi, my name is Dee Williams. I can't even do it. I'm horrible. Hi, my name is Dee Williams. Can I speak to beep? Hey, beep. My name is always John. Hey, John, how are you? I'm with Identifies Consulting, and I sell. I want to, I don't know. I don't even know how to make a real cold call. Like, you're literally just like selling your business. You're low momentum. You're like, down. That's not how it's going to work. You want to have passion, fire, and energy around your business. Hey, John, this is Dee. Talk. Hey, smile, exciting, right? You want to get into it. And when you're talking about it, you want to talk about the issues that they're having, and you want to be empathetic. You want to be passionate. You want to show them exactly, how you can provide those solutions when you have that opportunity. But feeling that emotion and passion from you, that authenticity, and knowing that you're not just looking to get the job order, but you're literally looking to provide a solution and to be a true partner to that client is what's going to take you to the next step in your business. So let's do a really quick recap right now, okay? A really quick recap. Number 3, okay? This is the third reason probably why you're not achieving and selling and creating those sales. No pre-research. If you want to win in sales and business development, you must do your pre-research. Hello. High five. All right. I like my high fives. Number 2, follow up. There is fortune in the follow up. You must follow up. If you are not following up, just hang up your hat and keep it moving. Or switch it around, shift those gears, and decide today that I am going to just decide today that you are going to follow up with everyone you've called in the last week. And then you're going to put them on your calendar, and you're going to follow up again in 2 weeks. Okay? And you're going to continue to follow up. Now, don't harass them. If you're going to follow up, you've got to follow up with value, something valuable. You can't follow up every time with the same statement, comment, question. Okay? Because that's called stalking. It's called telemarketing. Nobody wants that. You don't even want that, right? So it's imperative. It's imperative that you follow up with value. Give them value. Number 1 is your mindset. If you are always thinking in the past or thinking negatively or thinking about what's not going to work, this is not going to work for you. Okay? It's just not. So, but if you're thinking forward, if you're thinking about your goal, if you're thinking about where you want to go, if you're thinking about the ultimate outcome that you want to experience, then and only then will you see success, 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 success. Wow! Okay? And sometimes you got to get yourself fired up and amped up about it. Y'all know I'm full of energy. When I start up in the morning, I'm fired up already, but sometimes I got to get into that state. I'm going to do this. I'm going to win. Today is my day. Woo, D, high five. You know, do whatever you need to do to get yourself in that place to where that fear is not ruling you, right? But the excitement and the passion of what you're doing in your business is what's ruling you. Hello, high five. Wow, yes. Somebody's on fire with me today. That's what I'm talking about, right? Okay. So this is kind of the mindset, not even the kind of, this is the mindset that you want to be in. This is the space that you want to be in. So I challenge each and every one of you right now to literally sit down and to look at what you're doing in your niche recruitment and staffing agency business and ask yourself, am I taking the time to do pre-research? Ask yourself, am I following up with everyone that I speak with? Ask yourself, what type of mindset do I have as I am going through these processes? Am I going forward or am I looking in the rearview mirror trying to drive forward? You already know what the outcome of that is, right? Crash and burn. Okay, so those are the things that you want to think out. Comment YouTube, tell me what your thought process is. Here in the academy, they're laughing at me. They're saying laugh out loud. Awesome. Brian said, go D, high five, Brian. Sheila said, too funny. I was just telling myself, hocus pocus, time to focus. Just before I clicked on this meeting, high five, Sheila. It's all about that. Tanisha said, wow, D, this is so on point. I was frustrated about this week, but I have not followed up as much as I should have. This is a good morning motivation, and you are stepping all on my toes this morning. High five, Tanisha. And the thing is, and I really, Tanisha, you know how much I love you. Don't beat me up for this because I'm going to continue to step on your toes. I want you to take that word frustration right now, and I want you to bury it. Literally, okay? I want you to bury it because I've noticed a pattern when you comment that you are frustrated. And so that goes into the mindset. This isn't the first time I've seen that. And I say these things with lots of love and really as your coach. I want you to bury that frustration and bury those negative thoughts. And I want you to literally look for the positive. I want you to literally look and I want you to go out and I want you to focus on find things in your mind, find things in your business that you can be excited about versus being frustrated about. So what if it's not working? Try something else. If that's not working, try something else. If that doesn't work, try something else. What happens when that doesn't work? Try something else. Holy crap, that didn't work either. Try something else. Keep trying. You don't let frustration control you. You keep trying. And then let me just share something with you. When you get all the way down to the end and you say, D, I have tried something else 5,000 times and it still hasn't worked. Guess what I'm going to tell you to do? Try something else. And when do you stop trying something else? After you have exceeded your goal. Hello. After you've exceeded your goal, you keep moving forward. You keep trying. But when you start speaking in that space of anger, frustration, somebody posted, I want to give up. Oh gosh, I cannot relate. But when you start speaking in that space, you are taking yourself into the lower realm of vibrations, right? The lower vibrational realm, lower emotions, lower level emotions, fear, anger, sadness, frustration, depression, confusion. Those are lower vibrations, okay? All right. So for some people that are really religious or Christian or whatever, those emotions are around what people would consider Satan-like or hellish-like, right? Okay. And for me, you know, I'm not necessarily the most religious person. I'm very spiritual. For me, that's just a lower vibrational feeling. And that's right, Trudy, law of attraction. And when you're in those lower vibrational spaces, good things don't really, it's harder for them to happen because it's like you're pushing against the will of what you desire. Okay? So, and this is not just for Tanisha, this is for everyone that's watching. Now, let me shift that for you a little bit. When you're in that higher vibrational realm, you're moving closer to what people consider heaven. That's joy, ecstasy for those of you who enjoy a little playtime, right? It is positivity, it's happiness, it is love, right? It is excitement, it's passion, it's being fired up. Wow! That's that high vibration. And when you've got that energy flowing in your body, in your mind, around your aura that is of high vibration, guess what? You go high. Your things start to come to you in ways that, oh my gosh, you can't even imagine. You're just like sitting there and you're like, oh my gosh, this person didn't respond back. And all of a sudden, 11 contracts come your way. You know what I'm saying? Or you just bump into the right person at the right time. Can I get some love? Can y'all put a heart over here on Facebook? Can I get some thumbs up in YouTube? I know you guys understand exactly what I'm talking about. That's right, Diamond, level of energy. So it's like, where's your thought process? What type of energy that you're giving off, right? What type of energy are you giving off? So Tanisha, with love, I encourage you to step away from those negative energy words. No frustration, no way. And I'm not saying that you can't get frustrated. That's a human emotion, but we have to control our emotions and our thoughts and what we speak, what we say, what we feel. And we have way more control than we think we do. That's why we have the ability to talk. We have the power of choice. So I want you to start literally embracing what you desire, not what's not working, right? Not what's not working. I keep hearing this example. I'm going to use it about the baby walking. When you guys have a baby, your own, your niece, your nephew, and they start taking their first steps, right? They're walking. You don't say, you stupid baby, you fell. Get up, right? Stay down there. You don't do crazy stuff like that. What do you say? Great job. Do it again. Oh, you fell. Uh-oh. Come on, get back up. Try again, my sweet poo. And then the baby walks and he falls again. Uh-oh, you fell, my sweet pudding pie. Come on, time to get up. Now walk. You encourage them to consistently move forward until they master the skill of walking. So sales and business development is the same way. Sometimes you may fall back or you may not get the desired result that you want right now, but uh-oh, my sweet pudding pie, you didn't get it. That's okay. Get back up. I got your hand. Let's keep walking. Let's try it again. You're going to try again. Uh-oh, that guy hung up on you. That's okay. Get back up. Come on, let's try again. Let's do it again. Uh-oh, this guy called you a all right, that burned a little bit. My butt hurt a little bit, but that's okay. Let's get back up. Oh, like every time you fall, you get back up, you get back up, you get back up, and you do it until you master it. High five. Woo! High five. High five. So I just want to tell you guys, you can do it. Like whatever it is, you can do it. Sales and business development is way easier than what you think it is. And after a while, you'll have so many contracts, you're going to be fighting, trying to find the talent to put into those contracts. So stay very focused, stay positive, do your pre-research, get your follow-up going on, shift your mindset right now, decide that it is your time to win. Hello, be obsessive about it. 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 It is your time. That's what I'm talking about. This is actually what I do in my office. Okay, so there you go. 3 reasons you're not getting sales in your niche recruitment and staffing agency business. Like this video, love this video if you felt like it was helpful. Really quickly, YouTube, I've got to talk to my staffingpreneurs. You can stick around or not, it's okay. I'll come back to you in a second. Staffingpreneurs, this is the last week of our 30-day challenge. Woo! I want you guys to go hard. I mean hard. We will be having our graduation ceremony next Wednesday. Tonight is Q&A call, 7 p.m. Be there. Tag a staffingpreneur who doesn't remember that Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern is Q&A time. Get your successes ready. I got my maracas. We are going to celebrate. Let me get both of them out here. Stop playing. Yes! We are going to celebrate every success that you have. And remember, a success is not necessarily a contract or a job order. Sometimes a success could be talking to your first candidate, actually doing a full week of follow-ups. You know, it could be anything, right? We want to celebrate those successes, but we also want to celebrate your failures. We want to celebrate your failures. We want to encourage you to get back up. So if you have failed in something, if you haven't succeeded in something, if you screwed something up, bring it to the Q&A call tonight. It's going to be live on fire. Woo! All right. Now, my 7-figure sales masterclass was Monday night. Freaking amazing. So listen, only half of the class was able to share their sales strategies. Tomorrow at 12 noon, we will be finishing up the other sales strategies with the other individuals who did not get a chance to share. And then we'll come back next Monday and start putting those sales strategies and bringing them to life. So I want you guys to be prepared tomorrow to share. If you have updated and revised your sales strategy, that is awesomeness. You can share tomorrow too, 12 p.m. Eastern. Let's keep this thing hot. We're on fire. Yes, yes, yes. What else am I missing? I don't know what else I'm missing. I think that's everything. I absolutely love each and every one of you. I want you to rock it out today. Get your points in the system. You too. I want you to join my academy. I swear you'll have a great time. The moment you join, we introduce you. Everyone, the love is like, it's overwhelming, the love that you'll get. And this community is not just a community, it's like a family, right? And we have a ton, we have a great time running our businesses. We share our successes, we share our failures, we grow together. If you're starting or you're growing or you have a staffing agency and you're not where you want to be, or you're lonely, you just want some community, or you want to take your business to the next level, Staffingpreneurs Academy is definitely where you want to go. I love you so much more, Brian. All right. Sheila said, thanks for the kick in the ass. You know it's my job. High five, Trudy. Get it. Kimberly, I'm so glad to see you. Diamond, you representing Staffingpreneurs Academy on YouTube. Thanks, my love. I appreciate you. Daughter of Sarah, you're brand new here. Thank you so much for being here. All right. I love you guys. Have a phenomenal, and when I say phenomenal, I mean a phenomenal day today, and rock it out. Positive thoughts. I love you guys. Let your light shine through your business, services, and solutions. Y'all have a great day. Bye. YouTube, like this video if you found it helpful. Like. Also comment below, okay? Tell me your thoughts. What's your questions? I want to hear from you, okay? And then share this video with anybody who you feel like will find it to be very beneficial. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, hit the little bell so that you'll know when I'm coming on live. My schedule's crazy, but I try to get on live at least once a week, and I can share some good tips with you about starting and growing your very own niche recruitment and staffing agency business. I am super duper humbled that you are here with me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your presence. Have a great day. Bye. My name is Dee Williams.